Tension is high in southern Israel after militants fired rockets from the Gaza Strip. Violent protests have broken out in several Arab villages, and there have also been demonstrations in the West Bank. It's been revealed that a Palestinian teen who was abducted and killed was burned alive. Our correspondent, Roee Ruttenberg, sat down with three Israelis who have differing opinions. He asked them what the next course of action for Israel will be.
I want to talk about racism and incitement and the types of voices we've heard in recent days. Has the government done enough to stop it?
We see a lot of incitement, racism, and fear amongst Israelis, both Jews and Arabs. And I think within this particular government, instead of seeing people trying to stop it, we have ministers that actually incite it and see it as a political success to have these horrible voices calling to kill Arabs, to kill Palestinians, calling for revenge.
Well, the reality is, you've seen day in and day out, Arabs killing Jews. This has not been the other way around. The Israeli government must, and I'm emphasizing must, expose the Palestinian incitement from the Palestinian government. That is what the Israeli government must do right now, while stopping physically any form of Jewish violence.
The people themselves are in a psychotic situation. Israel is psychotic. We are stuck in between, in the middle. We are being torn apart as a society because both of them are saying the right things.
Mickey, the leftist party that you represent, Meretz, isn't in the government now, so what can the people do to change things?
The situation today, terror on both sides, Jewish terror and Palestinian terror, is a situation that comes from the going on conflict. And our only solution is negotiation and peace process.
What does the Palestinian world want? And that is a big question. Do they really want to live side by side with the Jews? Or do they really want to live in Palestine, which includes all of Israel, and the Jews swim in the water?
I don't believe in this government anymore, not the Palestinian government and not the Israel government. This is not going to be solved by governments. We have to realize that the governments will keep doing their own stuff, and we will keep living here, and we will have to find our own way to live within this conflict.
And what's the solution for Gaza? We've seen rockets fired and airstrikes in recent days, and this isn't the first time this has happened, this sort of escalation.
We've been to Gaza 3 or 4 times after we left it. Nothing has changed.
Well, obviously, we haven't done the job. So either we go into fully dismantle the Hamas movement, period, done, no more, okay? Or we find some way of, having a secret negotiation with, sadly, a terrorist organization.
If there is a specific terror action against Israeli civilians, we need to syringically get the people who were responsible for it.
The only reality can change the situation is actually weakening Hamas by strengthening the moderate voices within the Palestinian Authority.
Mickey, Yael, and Jeremy, thank you for joining us and giving us a taste of the divided perspective here in Israel.